And I'm tired of talking about Nicki Minaj, but she keeps acting up, giving us more to talk about because she wildin' and clearly don't give a damn this time around news. Wait. Reporting on Nicki, even though I'm pretty sure every blogger is sick of at this point, is pretty similar to one who works at McDonald's, for example. I'm sure they hate having to clock in, but they still have to get in there, flip them burgers, and serve them customers, okay? Had to get that out the way. Now, Nicki Minaj snapped on Billboard. On Billboard? No way. She's been ducking them for a minute because she loves them. Let me explain. Now, this is one of the many Nicki Minaj stories that we purposely skipped over months ago and didn't think we would have to ever double back on, but the Billboard Awards. Knowing that Nicki loves them and publicly lives for their numbers.
When I see your name on Billboard, that's when I'll respond to you.
They pettily nominated Cardi and that little Cash Me girl in the same category as Nicki, and then gave the award to Cardi. Shit, even Cardi did not post about her win because clearly Billboards was trolling that category at that point. Like, why did you add that other? Never mind. So most people did not give them any life. Mind you, that little girl who's like all of 15 disrespected Nicki.
Nicki just has attitude, so what? Wow, big deal.
Wow, so you're on Cardi's side in their beef, huh?
Yeah, even with all of that, Nicki was still fixated on Billboard's numbers. And the whole beef that she started with Travis is because of Billboard. She was mad that they supposedly didn't count her sales properly, but counted Travis Scott's effing clothes when he wasn't really even selling effing music. Even though Billboard released a statement saying it's not true, they counted Nicki's merchandise too. But she was mad at him even though he's not the one counting, but she wasn't mad at Billboard? Well, she finally is. And all because they told the truth. They said that she canceled the tour, so she went off because of the word canceled, which tickled her. See, in her mind, that word brings like a negative connotation, and Nicki is all about winning, being number one. Even though it's true, it was canceled. I mean, it's not happening on those dates. And Future is no longer a part of the US leg. She's manipulated her fans to think otherwise. But a lot of her fans are seeing right through it, honey. And they're calling her out. Let me prove that it is canceled, and I'll show you guys what her fans had to say. Now, what basically happened is Live Nation, who hosts the tour, was going to completely cancel it anyway in a few days because of extreme poor ticket sales, which is proven as you see on the screen. We come with receipts over here, baby. The gray areas are the sold out sections, and the blue sections are the ones that are still shockingly available, which looks very bad from a business standpoint. That ratio is a venue's nightmare, a big loss. The show was due to kick off in 4 weeks, and only 10% of the stadium tickets were sold according to Live Nation. What you're seeing on your screen is the Baltimore show on September 21, and they only sold 2,000 out of 20,000 tickets. Wowzers. And I used to work for these venues, so I know for facts that when ticket sales are this low, they're automatically canceled when it reaches a certain date close to the dates of the tour. Usually, employees get emails letting us know that we no longer will be working this event due to poor ticket sales. Please don't make me pull up receipts. Y'all know the Petsy blog is good for that. But anyway, long story short, Nicki knew it was soon to be canceled anyway publicly, so to save face, she pulls this, oh, I'm postponing because my album was pushed 2 months back, I need more time to rehearse crap. And of course, the barbs are falling for it, which is fine. She's your queen. But when you keep going under the blogs who are bringing truth from the horses' mouths themselves, calling us liars and haters on this imaginary train for reporting facts, as bloggers should, then that's when you mess up because it only makes us come out and prove how much it's Nicki who swindled you, boo. There's actual barbs in her comments complaining that they bought plane tickets, they booked hotels, they spent all this money to come to her concert, only for it to be quote-unquote postponed. And if that's the case, then why she ain't been postponing back in June when she knew that her album was getting pushed back? Or at least on August 10th when her album actually dropped, right? Common sense and common mathematics. But instead, she's acting a fool and specifically having her barbs attack the writer over at Billboard for telling the truth. Now, I'm sure some of you are in the comments acting crazy like, it's not canceled, it's not canceled. So let's look up the definition of canceled. Decide to announce that an arranged or planned event will not take place. Nicki Minaj's September through late December shows are not going to take place. But okay, now, definition of postponed. cause or arrange for something to take place at a later date than first scheduled. Great. Now let me explain something to you. Something cannot be postponed unless it is first canceled. You can't postpone a show that is still scheduled to happen, right? Plus, not to mention, she doesn't even have exact dates yet. And on top of that, future Hendrix is no longer a part of the portion of the US Nicki Hendrix tour. Did you catch that? Nicki Hendrix tour? So the proper term is Nicki Minaj has canceled and postponed her tour, if anything. Perfect example. Lauryn Hill canceled and postponed her tour too, as y'all see on the screen. Yes, it's canceled and postponed. Now here's more proof from Ticketmaster themselves. Would you looky here? What does it say next to Nicki Minaj tickets? Let's see. It says canceled. Canceled. Next to all of the show dates. Wow. And that's all I gotta say about that.